Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy D Shrimp, everybody, fake baby daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we gonna be in Atlanta and we gonna be in LA with it, cause actually it goes in both places, y'all. So hit that like button, y'all, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it, y'all. We gonna be talking about Tyler Perry. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. Hollywood is done. I'm talking about it is done. It's just getting worse and worse. They done went from making the women sleep with each other with a man for a role to now the men have to sleep with men for a role, y'all. We talking about Tyler Perry with his Medea looking ass. That motherfucker, every time I see him, I can't see nothing but Medea. I'm talking about even when I look at him, he look funny as a man because he look like her. I be look at this motherfucker. I knew it was some fruity shit going on with that nigga, man. I knew it. Look at this man.
Speaking out on a $260 million
Let me rewind it
lawsuit.
for y'all can hear.
Tyler Perry is speaking out on a $260 million lawsuit accusing him of sexual harassment and assault. The Hollywood mogul has denied actor Derek Dixon's claims that Perry engaged in alleged misconduct and retaliation against him before and during Dixon's time on Perry's shows Ruthless and The Oval. The June 13th complaint, filed in Los Angeles and obtained by Access Hollywood, alleges that Perry promised Dixon, quote, career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. An attorney for Perry and his production company denied the allegations in a statement to Access, claiming that Dixon is, quote, an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. The statement went on to note that Perry, quote, will not be shaken down, and that his counsel is confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. When asked for comment, Dixon's legal team told Access that at this time they believe the complaint speaks for itself. The documents claim that Dixon met Perry while working at the 2019 opening party for Perry's Atlanta studios, after which Perry allegedly texted Dixon suggestive messages and intent to help launch his career. Dixon claims that after being given a small role on Ruthless, he went to Perry's home the following year where Perry allegedly assaulted him. Weeks later, the suit claims Perry offered Dixon a series regular part on The Oval, a White House drama, and allegedly threatened to kill off Dixon's character if the actor didn't comply with Perry's alleged advances. Dixon further claims that Perry assaulted him on multiple other occasions, including a 2020 trip to the Bahamas and a 2021 meeting at Perry's home, where they allegedly discussed Perry producing a pilot Dixon had written. The complaint alleges that Dixon developed mental and physical health issues stemming from Perry's alleged behavior, and that he believes Perry never intended for Dixon's pilot to come to fruition, but instead allegedly used the promise to keep Dixon from coming forward with his allegations. BET, the network that aired both Ruthless and The Oval, is not a defendant in the lawsuit and has not issued comment as of June 18th.
Oh, this is crazy, y'all. Now, this is supposed to be somebody we look up to. We proud of his accomplishments and things like that, but now you see how they get far, how they be getting y'all. They make him do all kind of crazy shit to get there. And he only learning and doing what he been taught by the other people.
Actor and filmmaker Tyler Perry sued for $260 million over sexual harassment allegations. The complaint, filed in Los Angeles, accuses Perry of creating a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with actor Derek Dixon. Dixon was in two of Tyler Perry's shows, The Oval and Ruthless. In a statement to NBC News, Perry's team says this appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, calling the allegations fabricated claims. Let's bring in NBC's Stephen Romo, who's following this. Stephen, what more do we know about the allegations here? Yeah, Tom, just going through those allegations in this lawsuit seeking $260 million in damages, alleging sexual harassment, assault, retaliation as well. The direct details include inappropriate touching. As you mentioned, Dixon starred in the Oval with Tyler Perry, and we got this statement from inside the complaint. Tyler Perry has been using his power and influence to molest, abuse, and sexually assault impressionable and vulnerable employees and actors who look to him for guidance and mentorship while pursuing their dreams. So you can read from that, implies there are more people who are alleging this than just Dixon. We have a bit of a timeline here for the relationship that we know, the professional relationship between these two men and the allegations made in this complaint, saying that they met in 2019. The lawsuit alleges that then their relationship moved forward with this professional advancement, and in 2019 Perry offering Dixon a small role in Ruthless, and then in January 2020, that is when Dixon accuses Perry of sexually assaulting him in his home, and in the following month Dixon alleges that Perry offered him a series regular role in the Oval. Now, we do have a comment from Tyler Perry's attorneys saying that this individual appears to have been setting Tyler Perry up. They say that they are alleging that this is a scam and saying, quote, Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Now, we've also reached out to the attorney for Dixon, and he said that these allegations in the lawsuit stand for themselves. So just the very beginning of this process, but a lot of people are paying attention to this. Tyler Perry, quite successful, quite a bit of fame here, Tom.
Yeah, it will get a lot of attention. Stephen Romo, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Taking the Aspire stage like never before. It's a story worth telling, don't you think?
Truth. And Tyler Perry is being sued for $260 million over sexual assault claims, which he denies. The lawsuit was filed late last week by Derek Dixon, an actor in Perry's show, The Oval. Dixon claims Perry promised, quote, career advancement and opportunities only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation. In response, Perry's attorney says the claims are fabricated and a scam. Atlanta filmmaker.
Listen, I guess the price is based off how much money he got, because that's a lot of goddamn money. Goddamn. Cassidy got her ass whooped. Cassie got her ass whooped and beat, and she ain't get but $30 million. This motherfucking white boy, he want $260 million. His lawyers probably told him, he probably said, I want $1 million. Motherfucker, is you crazy? Do you know you're suing Tyler Perry? He worked for $1 billion and some. So we gonna go way up there, goddamn it. God damn it, we can't have nobody squeaky clean, y'all. What the fuck is going on around here? Nobody squeaky clean. Boy, I thank God for Michael Jordan now, man. Them boys made all that money did that you don't hear hardly no smut on his name. A little gambling here and there, that's it. Maybe more, 1 or 2 wives, but Mike them ain't never beat these bitches, ain't never raped them, ain't never, you know, I love to see people who can make legal money and stay the fuck out of trouble, y'all. I love to see that. And these white boys, not the white boy, I mean Tyler Perry, he was doing a good job, but these motherfuckers get drunk like everybody else, and they horny, and they use their authority, they influence. Here it is, you're a new actor, impressionable, trying to get a role, and he tell you, oh, you can get this part out, you gotta do is suck this dick. Oh, Mr. Perry, I want to suck your dick anyway. You go give me the role? Sure, I'm gonna give it to you. But he ain't doing this to women, y'all. He doing it to men. It's the old, for some of you new people don't know what the fuck this means. This mean a motherfucker is funny. And I ain't talking about ha ha funny. 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 That's a shame, Tyler. You really have let us down, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. What the hell is going on with my camera? Let me switch something real quick. Might have to plug it up because sometimes I got so many damn computers, y'all. You know, these motherfuckers do all kind of shit. I done switched from this one to that one, back to this one. Some days, look, I work them so hard, this motherfucker might say, man, I don't feel like recording today. Let him record. If y'all notice, I have a black one day, a silver one day. Just pay attention. But if you don't, and the camera's still here. The camera's standing solid, y'all, because he younger than them. They older. The camera young, y'all. He young. But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think about this shit. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy, but the white guy, he like, And then they said Tyler was threatening people to keep their job. Like, let's say you got a role like, gee, Shrimp, everybody loves your character. And I'd be like, yeah, man, I'm doing my best. Yeah, but you go get killed next week. What? Come on, Tyler, don't do me like that. Hey, you haven't been to one of my parties yet, Shrimp. Come on, Tyler, don't do that, man. Hey, you got to come to a party, man. Come on, man, and you got to dress up like everybody else, man. Come on, Tyler, don't do that. You know I ain't with them parties and shit. Hey, man, if you don't come, man, your character gonna be assassinated. And then listen, this is the crazy part. Now, I believe this white boy. This is the problem right here. Can you imagine y'all being a man, making good money, you done got used to it, you got a wife at home and you stable, and then you come home and she's like, what's wrong? This motherfucker Tyler Perry, man, really want me to come to one of them parties. I said, so we go to the party. Bitch, no. I'm not. It's just a party. No, it ain't just a party. You don't know what a Hollywood party is. That's code for like a fucking orgy. And then you liable to show up and there ain't no fucking women at the party. You'd be like, ain't this a bitch? No women here. And then saying you got to be here at least 3 hours. And study passing you a drink. Study passing you a drink. Listen, I don't know where the men at. That motherfucker Tyler Perry, I'd have been fucked him up. I'm talking about, look, ain't no job. I don't give a fuck how much money we done made with this motherfucker. You better keep your money and get some coming back in. Don't make your money and spend it all. Get your money and make money for you. Invest it in stocks or real estate or something so it can start coming back in. That way, if your boss doing too much and you have to get on his ass, then that's just what it is. I wish he would say, I'm going to kill off your character if you don't spend the night with me. Spend the night with you. You got to be crazy, bro. Come here, Tyler. Let me see. Matter of fact, Medea, whichever one you want to be, because I'm finna knock you and that bitch out. I'm talking about every time I look at this funny looking motherfucker, even when he talking, he sound like that bitch. You know why? Because he is her. Now, I know some people laughing like, Trump, he is her, yeah, but I'm talking about the woman part of her. Not the man, I'm talking about the woman part. You forget that he's a man playing a woman, but he playing this bitch too good. Why? Because he a bitch for real, y'all. That's why. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. He's a bitch for real. And just to think, y'all, all our life, we wanted to be in Hollywood. We want to be an actor, do something. Not everybody. But you know, people would think, man, that's a successful person. He's an actor. You don't know what these people going through. And they go through shit like this. You ever had a favorite actor and you just wonder why you don't see him no more? Think about that. Think of any actor that you liked. He was a good actor and then all of a sudden just, Them the ones that stand on their principles and morals. Them the ones that said no. Them the ones that got integrity and said no. And guess what? When they said no, the people who was casting them said no because they work for the other people. And then when they come to casting call, when your name used to be highlighted in green, or the yellow marker, when you see him in here, get him. Now your shit red, and they saying, "Oh, don't even, just skip over him. Might be next to your name, skip." You be saying, "Oh, that's what." Damn, Rusty got to skip by his name. He'll be a perfect vampire slayer. He already played that part. Why would they skip him? Ain't this Blade 13? Why the fuck you skipping Wesley? And they disappear. And I'm going to tell you, they find a way to get you. I don't care what it is, they will find a way. Wesley Snipes, y'all, went to jail for not paying his taxes. Probably because he didn't know about certain things, because they trick you. They don't tell you this is how the money come. You might get four $200,000 checks. So naturally you cash them. But out of them four $200,000 checks, you supposed to take the government money out and give it to them. The government will wait 4 years till you ain't got the money no more, and then come and ask for it. You be like, hold on. If I owed y'all $1 million, why the fuck y'all hadn't been said nothing? We thought you was gonna send it to us. Well, why you coming now when you know I ain't got it? I just filed for bankruptcy. And then guess what? Wesley Snipes paid the money, y'all, and they still locked his ass up. Ain't that something? I broke the law, paid the fine, and I still got to go to jail. They're like, yeah, you're going to jail because you broke the law. You settled the debt and paid the fine, but it don't matter. You still created the criminal act. You done it. And a lot of us black people, we don't know nothing about that. Taxes and other shit like that. If you ain't got nobody when you get to Hollywood, they break it down to you about your banking information. Like, look, man, look. Every time you get a check, take the government money out of it. Some of them people have to learn that the hard way. Some of these people you see on TV, they've been acting their whole life and still die broke. Red Fox had plenty of money. Red just was asshole and fucked up. People tried to help him, but he still died broke. They went to Red House and took so much shit out of his house, man, and was selling it. He had a chair in that motherfucker so big he couldn't even get it out the door. They had to cut the motherfucker door frame out and make it bigger to get the chair out. That meant he had this chair built in the house, or they put it together however, but they couldn't get it out the door. Now, Tyler Perry was one of our last fucking heroes, man. The man, and then listen, they mad at Tyler Perry because he took Hollywood from Hollywood and moved it to Atlanta. Got his own studio. Not only do he got his own studio, y'all, he bought some land that used to belong to them white folks, y'all, where they was doing racial shit on this property, historic property, right? I can't remember the name of it, but it's like an insult to them for a black motherfucker to own all this land that they probably had slaves and everything on. Probably held Ku Klux Klan meetings on this motherfucker. Now we got a thriving ass movie production company here, and everybody worked there black. And can you blame Tyler for saying, I'ma fuck this white boy? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I told you I'm crazy, man. I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. I got to stop. I'm going to hell, y'all. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Look, I hope he ain't did that to our black man. Shamar, if you been fucked and played with, you better get with this white boy and tell the truth. All y'all men, if y'all been disrespected by Tyler, y'all better jump on the bandwagon. You know, and this bad. You know, I heard this watching a Diddy trial or some other shit. I think it was some AI shit because they said they was talking about Ice Cube went and got on stand. Ice Cube man went and got on no damn stand, but they was saying something that he had said, and he was saying it's certain names that you supposed to know you don't talk about. That's Puff Daddy, Tyler Perry, and Oprah. They say in Hollywood, these names you don't speak bad on. That's because these motherfuckers got so much money, you don't really want to play with them. And they reach go so wide. You say something bad about Tyler, Oprah, or Diddy, and they can blackball you, that shit get around. And people like, oh, don't fuck with him for a while. This motherfucker called Oprah fat. She is fat. So what? Fucker. Did you know Oprah owned this company? No, Oprah don't own it. Just say something else. Motherfucker. She own this motherfucker, nigga. So what is named something else? You'd be like, wait a minute. Y'all better check these LLCs and see who really owns some of this shit. A lot of these companies, when you check the LLC and go back, they own by one mother company, and all the rest of these motherfuckers is. You hear people like the news people say, our sister station. Our sister station. What you think that mean? That mean this is your sibling. That mean mama own this motherfucker. This your sister. All these other companies, they your sister companies. You know what I mean? That mean y'all related, damn it. Y'all got the same fucking owner. Tyler, I'm so ashamed of you, but boy, I'm glad my self-esteem ain't low, y'all. You know, believe in yourself, y'all. Because when you start believing in other people, man, it seems like they just let you down. Whenever you go in somebody else's closet, you know, you see they skeletons, and you be like, I ain't open my closet. I swear I ain't got but 1 or 2 skeletons in that motherfucker. And it ain't go make you sad or nothing. You'll be like, oh shit, well, we knew these niggas was thugs. You know what I mean? It ain't shit but a little gun smoke here and there. It ain't nothing. Let's go embarrass nobody. I'll help you watch that. I'll be like, man, yeah, that's that gun. I hadn't thrown that one away yet. I ain't feel like riding to the lake. Yeah, this, that, oh yeah, that's, yeah, I'm supposed to throw that away too. Something like that, you know. I'm just using that as for example, but I ain't got nothing in my closet where I think I'd be embarrassed of. You know, I don't even got a girlfriend that's gonna even talk bad about me. You know what I mean? I don't got now one. Every woman I ever fuck with, even if we broke up for whatever reason, they still seems to call me. Because I don't never leave shit messy, or I ain't never did nothing wrong. If I ever did something, y'all, is when you getting money and doing certain things, you have so many women attracted to you. You can say no to some of them, but it's always one go get you on an angle, you know, or something, you know. Either she catch you drunk or catch you just in a mood where you just be honest and just talking to her. Sometimes them ugly motherfuckers will get up on you better than them pretty motherfuckers. Because you might be better now. Get your pretty ass away from me. Get your ass on away. And you sit and talk to this cool ugly bitch. Boy, you know if she's sucking your dick and you like, damn. You done fell into that trap. You know, and you know, I never did that type of shit. My wife used to be like, I'm like, bitch, stop it. I say, oh girl, now, like she gonna throw up. And the other bitch would say, tell your wife to go jump in the hole and die. I'm like, yeah, okay. But you better not put your hands on a bitch. And if y'all ever get into it, I'm gonna visit your ass in the jailhouse and you in the hospital. That's how it's gonna be. If you hurt her, it's gonna be, I'm gonna still be fucking with both of y'all. If you put her in the hospital and your ass go to jail, I'm gonna be at the hospital seeing her when I come bond you out the next day. However, I might let you sit, depend. But Tyler a motherfucker, y'all. And I done seen him on the T.I. thing. When he start getting drunk a little bit, he get loose. Look, that liquor make everybody get loose and clown. They say blame it on the alcohol, but it still got to be in you. Sometimes liquor make people humble. Some people be good people, and I don't give a fuck how drunk they get. You know what I mean? Some people can be at a party and get to drinking and just be sitting there. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with you? I'm finna go, man. Why you leaving? I'm married, bro. You was married before you came here, nigga. But still, I didn't come here to do that. You asked me to come to the club with you, nigga. Now it's starting to get a little deeper than that. Club finna be over, nigga. You making hotel plans, nigga. No, I'm going home, motherfucker. I'm married. And it make some people straighten up. And I never drank, y'all. I just never drink. But I have certain people I have had drinks with, and I know how that shit go. I have a woman that was a little bigger than I, and she would get me drunk all the time. And I used to tell her, every time I fuck with you, I end up somewhere drunk and naked. And she'd be smiling, telling me, you ain't complaining. No, bitch, but that was not my intentions when we started this shit. You know what I mean? Every time this is just, my cup be like this. I'm trying to be sociable with you. You pour me a little shot, I don't drink. So I'm enjoying your company, so I'm going to drink with you because you're my friend. We go back since grammar school, so I know I can trust you and everything. I take my shot, bam, kill my little cup, say something, this person come back, whoa! This motherfucker was empty. I just drank it. When I turn back around, it's full again. This motherfucker, every time I down the cup, she filling it up. I'm like, it took me a while to catch on to that shit. I was this motherfucker here. And then it go from, after we drinking this shit, so what you finna do? I said, I'm finna chill. You gonna come home with me? Might as well. I ain't doing shit else. That's some shit. Now imagine that people that you go with people that have they don't have your best intentions at heart. And you go somewhere and get drunk. That's why I don't drink, and if I do, I drink with somebody I know I can trust. Bitch ain't trying to get nothing but a little dick. She ain't trying to kill me, hurt me, nothing like that. Ain't gonna steal my car, my money, none of that shit. Some of these people nowadays, boy, they stealing your soul, man, and your integrity, man. Imagine a man go to somebody's house and he was a heterosexual man. Now he come home, he gay. And he thinking, damn, I let this man do that. Am I gay? Yeah, you gay. Motherfucker, if you ain't gay, you on your way. If you ain't gay, you on your way. Because I said this the other day, for the people who in denial and shit. If you touch another man's dick besides your own, you gay, motherfucker. You want to get all technical. I ain't gay. Well, you perform the gay act. You can say what you want to say. You might not continuously be gay, but you perform the gay act. And if you did it once, you'll do it twice. And you'll keep doing it until you start enjoying it. And I don't never like to try to make a people understand it or nothing there. But some of the guys, you got to look at it like this. If you ever fucked a woman in her ass, you know how It's tighter than the vagina and all that. So these niggas get turned out quickly, y'all. I'm talking about quickly. Quickly. The best thing is to keep their ass away from that shit in the beginning. And nowadays they just want it like this. They might just, God might just blow the world up, y'all, one day. The whole motherfucker blow up. Cause God didn't agree with no homosexuality, y'all. Whether you feel that way or not, God didn't agree with that. You know, they say Sodom and Gomorrah, all that shit, and God destroyed neighborhoods and shit that was indulging in that. But where you see a lot of the gay people at? In the church. Crowd directors and shit. And then the bad part about it is some of them are cool people. You know, I don't bash them, disrespect them or nothing like that, but it ain't my style. You can be gay and I'm heterosexual. We could be friends as long as you stay on that side and I stay on this side. Hey, ain't got no problem. We only go be co-workers. You know what I mean? I knew a guy that I worked with, y'all. Now let me tell you something about men. This how you know when they be doing that shit because they want to do it. A man that's straight can got a gay motherfucker from a mile away. You see it in his walk. You can tell when a nigga got some sugar in him, y'all. So I had this co-worker, and me and him was cool because he was a co-worker. He did his job, I did mine. So, you know, we were friendly because when y'all both work at a place, in order for the night to go good, everybody had to be doing their job. So he did his job, made my job easier. We didn't have no problem. So I had a wife at the time that I was fucking with a nurse that worked it there. So I had bought a new car and we was kicking it one day and I'm saying, I'm finna go to lunch. He like, where you going, Jewett? I said, I'm going up here to Burger King. Somewhere we was going, maybe it was Kentucky, right? I said, you wanna ride? He like, yeah. We go get the lunch, come back, right? We driving. He telling me about one of his relationships. And he let it slip. Yeah, my man, because my man did not. And he shut up, right? And he looked at me and he said, hey, Jewett. I said, yeah. He said, you know I'm gay, right? I said, motherfucker. I knew you was gay from the day I filled out my fucking application. What is wrong with you? This motherfucker started crying, y'all. You hear me? And you still was my friend. Like, I don't give a fuck who you sleep with, bro. You ain't sleeping with me. You know who I sleep with, so I don't give a fuck about you just being you. You gay, bro. That's what it is. You gay. But I hate them motherfuckers that's hiding it in the closet and then come out and try to, you know, be different. That's the part of the gay shit that bothers me. Like Tyler ain't never admitted he gay, y'all. You just start hearing little rumors and shit. And Tyler, he never admitted. Then he had the nerve to say one day, ooh, look at Oprah. I seen Oprah. She was standing there with her. You think Tyler will fuck Oprah, y'all? I don't know. But Oprah kept her man, kept stepping in the basement of the closet. I think Oprah stayed in the guest house. I mean, Stepman stayed in the guest house, which was still bigger than all our house. And Oprah had the big part of the house. But when she got ready to dress up and go out, he was right there by her side. But I really think she was fucking Gail. I think she was fucking Gail all the time. But hey, that's just my opinion, my 2 cents. You can believe it if you want to. Hey. But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Leave it in the comments, man. I'm going to answer you back, man. Let me know what you think. And I was thinking about the guy who killed his girl, man. I don't want to be disrespectful to the family. But that bitch there, I don't want to say she deserved it, but she was asking for it. Put it like that. She was asking for it. Now, she's 6 feet tall. She wasn't scared of this nigga at all and had no respect for him. It took him 3 hours to beat that bitch and she still ain't learned nothing. Hold on. This bitch took her ass whooping for 3 hours and she still challenging this motherfucker? You challenging this motherfucker? You should have left him or nothing. She probably like, please, my son hit harder than that. 3 hours because he couldn't make me cry. It took him 3 hours to make me cry. That's why it took that long. Because technically, if you beating a woman up, you know what I mean, most men don't do that. But if a man had to slap a woman once or twice, once she start crying, that should be it, bruh. You should not take your time to beat a motherfucking woman 3 hours, bruh. What the fuck is wrong with you? 3 hours? That means you needed that 3 hours. It wasn't for to satisfy you. It's because she never gave you the satisfaction to even cry. She probably like, nigga, I'm still gonna do what I'm doing. I'm still gonna, and it took 3 hours of that shit. That's how it took so long. See that you go to work and have a nigga come over and she fucking in your bed. I ain't never went through that shit, y'all. I swear to God. I never went through that shit. I ain't say I ain't never been cheated on, but ain't no bitch go cheat in my house, in my bed. You know, and if you go cheat, bitch, at least have the decency to go get your own hotel room. You know what I mean? Or go to his house. If you can't get a nigga to do that, technically, if your man, the nigga you cheating with, can't talk the man you got either financially or how he taking care of you, you shouldn't be even doing it. You're supposed to level up, not step down. Now, sometimes people will step down because they do not want to change where they at. They leveled up already, so they'll step down just for the dick or something like that. You know what I mean? And then go back home. They never have no intentions on leaving. They just want to creep a little bit and come back. A lot of times these side relationships keep marriages together. Because some niggas have women that's so crazy they might be a good housewife and good, but nigga be saying, well, if I want to get my dick sucked, well, I'd have been left this bitch, bro. You know, but she good with the kids, she cooks, she take care of me good, she just, sometimes women just get tired of fucking. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I got to fuck again tonight, especially when you really putting it on, you know. And then imagine if you got a little fat bitch. Fucking is like exercise to her. She don't want to do no exercise. This bitch don't want to do no exercise. Are you serious? You have to get you a little slimmer chick. That she can sit on your dick, spin around and do all that extra shit, you know. And that's different, y'all. That's different. Sometimes people cheat for good reasons and sometimes they cheat for wrong reasons. You never know what it is until you talk to them people. But I really can't believe that nigga and that woman. Listen, I look at that live over and over and over again. She just would not stop talking. I mean, he trying to just tell his story, even if he talking about you. Go in the room and watch the live and get your information about it, right? But he turned her phone off, so she's mad. She turned my phone back on. Turn my phone back on. How he turn your phone off? Because it was in his name, obviously. But he said, call that nigga, have him turn it back on. I didn't call him, I texted him. I said, this motherfucker here is not scared of you, bro. She ain't got no respect. No respect. And now, he done killed her. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Don't let no woman bait you. Even if she trying to be disrespectful. Bait you. Now you done threw your life away because you broke her neck. Whether you was trying to do it or not, you done broke her neck, and now you don't even want to go to jail about it. You should have kept your life, even if it was gonna be in jail. Just kept your life. You like, nah, I ain't finna go do that, cause I ain't never getting out. At least my little drug cases, I was getting out. But you done killed people before in your life, so you ain't even scared. You bout it, nigga. You killed another motherfucker and you ain't even scared to kill yourself. Oh, okay, I salute you, brother. Take your hat off. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that to me. I love me too much. I'm not gonna do shit to hurt me. I'm not gonna do nothing to hurt me. But I told y'all I thought that guy had some mental issues. You know. Sometimes it might seem like people get along and they play in certain bullshit. This is the second live I have seen like that, y'all, where the couples was messing with each other and playing with their phones, and the guy end up killing the other woman the same fucking way. Don't it seem like history is constantly repeating itself, y'all? If you believe in the devil or not, it seemed like, and somebody else had brought this to my attention, spirits can get in you and make you do evil shit. This is the same spirit, y'all. This is the same spirit. And the spirit is attracted to toxic relationships. So that spirit can get into y'all relationship because you are toxic. So whether they get in the man or the woman. Y'all seen that movie Denzel played in when that demon was going from body to body? Now you might think that's just a movie, but let's say it ain't. Let's say it ain't. That would explain a whole lot. You ever see a guy in jail and he said, I don't remember doing this. Yeah, because when a spirit come in your body and it takes over, you just the host. You're not driving. The spirit is driving. But then after you do what you do, then you come back and you standing over a bitch with a knife and you like, I didn't stab my wife, I love her. Yes you did, nigga. No, I didn't, I love her. You used to love her. You used to love her. But all it took is a few seconds of doubt. That man said he was gonna kill her at least 3-4 times on that fucking live. I watched it, y'all. He got mad when she kept talking. Bitch, say it again. Say something else on my live and you ain't gonna make it out the door, bitch. That's what he said. And then when she mentioned that last name, y'all, you know, I even told y'all to look up the definition of smirk. She knew what she was saying. She said, I ain't even told about DB. And he said, bitch, you mentioned that you gonna die. Oh, I got to die about it. I ain't really to die about it, y'all. I can't tell y'all that tea. Bitch, that's not tea. That's shit that's supposed to go to the grave with you. If you know about it and you was part of it. Because the way that people say, you helped set him up. You helped set him up. And this nigga killed his best friend, allegedly, y'all. Killed his friend. And then went to the man's funeral. That's worse than the other TikTok guy that killed his woman and then went to her funeral. How the fuck do you do that? Anyway, y'all, I swear to God, when y'all don't see me, I be trying to put the little shorts up there to keep the channel moving and everything. But when y'all don't see me sometime, it's just because I'm tired of all this shit, y'all. I do this shit daily. I gotta find something to talk about and this and that. And get tired of the same old shit. Same old shit. It's drama. It's only entertaining to y'all if somebody die. I can get here and talk about a bunch of shit, or y'all want to hear about my criminal lifestyle until I actually tell y'all where a body at or something. Then I go to jail. He was stupid, man. He told us where he had killed the nigga, this and that, some shit like that. Bro, I'm not doing no shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know shit about shit, bro. You know, I don't give a fuck if you could think I'm a lame or any of that shit, bro. I'm still here. I know niggas locked up ain't never getting out. I know niggas in jail sitting there saying, this motherfucker Trump don't ever come to jail, man. Why the fuck Trump still out? Man, you know the G smooth, bro. Come on, bro. You know, it take us 10 years to find out some shit the G did, and we've been riding with this nigga for 10, 15 years. Because if you weren't with me, you don't need to know, bro. That's how you stay out. You don't need to know. These young boys, they just brag on shit. They just brag on shit. They put it on the internet. And guess what? If you a person, you might got, let's say 100,000 subscribers. How many of them you think are police? Ask yourself that. How many of them you think are police? How many you think are agents? They got these white boys asking specific questions. You know, I hear them talking to some people. Motherfuckers say, what happened to the guy who shot up your mama's house? What happened to him? Now, all the black people done read between the lines already. But it's the white person, man, to get you to corroborate what happened to the person. What happened to him? You killed him? Did you kill him? Yeah, man. Next question. But you said, yeah, before you said next question. You should have said next question, nigga. But no, you know niggas, they want to confirm some shit anyway. You know, they just try to act like they didn't. Yeah, man. Now, next question. Did he say yeah? Yeah, he said it, didn't he? Yeah. Now, this shit is on TV. When you just said yeah, it ain't like they gotta say, I didn't hear that. They could rewind it. Then have the shit be live. I swear, I'm trying to get into it. Y'all just can't get into it. I'm gonna start getting into it, but, you know, them lives, maybe I have to sometime. Maybe I have to, because sometimes I be wanting to quit. But I done put too much work into this shit too quick. You know what I mean? If this pay don't start getting better and better, if these cash apps don't start coming in, y'all gonna be having to call me for real. Some of y'all gonna be, that's his number right there. Shrimp. What? You still here? Yeah. I ain't seen you on TV in a minute. Yeah, I know. One guy typed it in. You know what killed me about some people, y'all, is when they lie about shit. Now, y'all know, the people that watch me know I do this shit every day. If not, you go see a short or something, I'm here. You know I'm here. Motherfucker come on there and say, where you been? Motherfucker, where you been? You know where you been. I've been here. I can see the people who leave me comments. Some people don't leave comments, okay. But I can see the people who leave comments. I just smile. I said, I ain't seen her name in a minute. But she's still here, because that means she might have been at home doing something. Because some people work. I said, damn, that's my boy G Shrimp. I ain't watched him in a minute. I ain't been off in a while. So I can respect that. I know people got jobs and shit. But the fact you tune in make me feel good to know, damn, I ain't seen her name in a minute. Maybe this bitch been working. Maybe this person been doing this out of town. Some people go to jail. You never know what happened. You know, but I'm gonna be right here, man. But anyway, man, I just had to come on here and tell y'all about this motherfucker here, Tyler Perry. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Black people, white people, whoever you are, Hollywood is right here in you. I'm the goddamn director of the G Shrimp Show. I'm the light man. Listen, the cameraman. I am the host. I do the wardrobe. I do all this shit. So I get exhausted for real. Just think of Hollywood. I got to do the wardrobe. I got to come up with the content. I am the writer, the director, the cameraman, all that shit. All that. I got to do it. And I ain't complaining about it, but hey, sometimes I need a break. I need a break. Maybe get 5 days for them to come fuck the shit out of me like they do. Shh. I bet somebody laughing like they know who that is. They know who that is. They called me yesterday. People just stay in touch with the G-Dog. What you doing? Nothing. So I put your picture up, bitch. You just happened to call me. You seen it. Nah, I didn't. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Cut it out. Cut it out. You seen it.